Dominguez, the only member I think that's left of the LA Elite. Everybody else went home or they're partying already. First off, congratulations on an amazing victory.
Thank you.
Talk to me about your matches. How did you feel today?
Man, I felt great. I was going in with the tall guy. So I know I had to come in. I know I had to be sharp, be smart, and I got to cut down the tree. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, and I got the knockdown. I got the win. So
you guys functioned as a team almost impeccably today, where you guys now get yourself into a three-way tie in the standings, and obviously all eyes on the matchup taking place behind you, Phoenix Fury. You guys kind of threw them a bone, right? By defeating Atlanta, if they pull this off somehow, which they seem to be down, they could potentially end up in the top four. Thanks to you guys. It's not looking that way though right now.
Right now, they're putting their hearts out there. They're fighting hard, but Vegas, they just got that team that it's hard to beat. But anything happen.
Talk to me a little bit about your amateur background. How extensive was it?
Amateurs, I only had about 30 fights. I've only done. I never been to nationals. Never been out of state. Only out of state tournament I did was something called a Gene Lewis over here in Arizona actually, and I've done a SoCal State tournament a couple times. But not that many amateur fights. Only about like 30, 33. So
the amount of experience that you get here at the TCL, you're facing up and coming boxers, journeymen, people that are trying to relive their career, or revive their career, and then you got a mix of everything. And some amateurs that haven't even turned pro. This is their pro experience. How has that helped you prepare for your pro career as you're getting it underway?
Well, going into the ring, you're facing a guy that wants to knock you out, So my mentality going in is always, this guy wants to hurt me, so I gotta hurt him first. I never really kind of look back into their life, into the pro career or anything. I just kind of go in there and I do my thing. I try not to get hurt, and I try to win.
What are you thinking about the mindset as far as the team, the LA Elite, going into the playoffs? What was the speech like that you guys got from Coach Manny Robles and the rest of the staff after your victory today?
Manny was always telling us from the beginning, it's one fight at a time. And, we kind of take it one fight at a time. We fight as a team. Whoever loses, the next one picks it up. And we try to fight hard for each other, and we try to pick each other up whenever something doesn't go right. And we just try to go one fight at a time, one fight at a time as a team.
You were scouting. I picked you for this interview just as Andre Ewell and Yusinel Labrante ended, and that's a former foe of yours, actually your last foe, right? What did you pick up on that right now on that matchup? Because you may very well end up facing him.
Well, Labrante, he's tough, I think the other guy, he handled him pretty well. Labrante just has that awkward style. He comes at you with all he has, and kind of freezes you a little bit, but it's nothing too much, So
you have a fight scheduled in August.
I do
already. You're 2-1 right now as a pro. What division are you looking to establish in? Because you've campaigned between 124 and up to 130. Where are you looking to set your foot right now?
Right now, for this next fight, we're probably going to do 130. Probably going to be 130 for a while, but probably next one's going to be 135. I would say that's probably my highest I'm going to go, but for right now, 130s.
130, you feel comfortable? That's where your power's at? Is that when you're competing here in the TCO as well, 130?
For TCO, I'm doing 135.
Okay.
So, it's a big jump, but, it's not that much of a hassle to lose the weight, So, I'm doing 135 for the TCO, but for actual pro fights, 130.
Your strength, weight cuts, everything seems fairly easy for you to make at 130?
Yes, sir.
Nice. What about 126 if there was an opportunity that presented itself?
If I had the right time and I stood consistent with workouts and diets, I could make it and I could feel good, but last fight It was kind of a last minute thing. You know, it's kind of my fault, but I just didn't feel all the way there. And but if I had more time, I felt like I would feel good making that weight again. And I feel like I also have my power and my strength.
I like that. And the reason I'm pushing on you on that, because most of the fighters, as they're coming up, as I interview them, a lot of them don't know, or they're willing to take up on anybody and everybody. You're very in tune with the way your body's maturing and the way your body feels at each weight. And that's levels ahead of how most people think.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just kind of pick up things, you know. As I go on, I get taught from my dad, from my dad, who's been there for me since I started boxing. From my coach / manager, Jamie Flores, and any other pros around me, you know, that gives me that wisdom and give me that advice. You know, not just about in the ring, but outside the ring. You know, so I kind of just pick up on things and try to learn as I go. So.
Who's the one champion that at 130 right now, the current champions, that you have your eyes set on?
I mean, there's a lot, but
we still have Vaquero there. We have Sugar Nunez.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of tough guys, but you know, I feel like once I get up there, once I get that experience, once I get those fights, I feel like I could take one of them champs, you know. I take home a belt, you know.
I'm sure there's a lot you could learn from those fighters, right? O'Shaquie Foster's another one of the champions.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot that you could walk away from just watching them at their level, especially the last fight that Navarrete had, right, with Charlie Suarez, extremely controversial. A lot that you could learn as you're growing in your career, right?
Yes.
What are some of the big things that you picked up on from those big fights?
Watching them, I always try to pick up on how they work. You know, it's always just figuring out like how to work the fight. You know, how to see how the judge will work. You know, what to do in the ring. You know, when you're in there. So I always try to look out for certain things.
How do your fans reach you? How can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at _GASHSTDMNGZ.
Let's pick your brain real quick, and I'll let you go enjoy the rest of these fights, because you can hear that they're going wild out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, man, going wild.
Let's pick your brain about tomorrow night. Jake Paul, Chavez Jr., how do you see it? And in your opinion, why is Chavez Jr. being picked to pull the upset? He's the former champion. Kind of backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, a former champ being picked as the upset is kind of weird, you know. But I mean, Chavez. I mean, his age. I mean, it might get to him, but you never know. You know, he has that Mexican blood in him. You know, he's got that Chavez name. He has that Chavez style. So I feel like it will be tough. It will be tough for Jake. Jake has gotten better. I gotta say he has gotten better, but I feel like it's gonna be tough for him. So, in my opinion, I'm gonna pick Chavez. But I feel like it will be a good fight. It will be a tough challenge for Jake.
The closest one to your weight division, Floyd Schofield, Tevin Farmer, part of the undercard. What do you think of that one?
That one's gonna be a good fight. I'm definitely watching that one. Tevin Farmer, I mean, he has the experience. He's been in there with world champs. He has had a lot of fights, a lot of experience. And Schofield, I've seen him fight before. He has an amazing style. He's a great fighter, and I feel like that's kind of a coin toss. You know, I feel like it's kind of a 50-50 fight. Whoever's feeling better in that night, you know.
I completely agree with you. That's going to be a 50-50 fight. You have a new fan base now through this channel, the Toma Todito Boxing Show, and I really appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time.
Absolutely, man.
Best of luck in the playoffs, and best of luck in August.
Thank you.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll probably be there covering that fight as well.
Sir.
And then I'll get to interview you after your victory.
Absolutely.
Best of luck in the playoffs. Go get that championship.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it, Diego. Have a good one.
You too.